Hello everyone, Elias Leonidas here for part 6 of our Imperator Rome Sparta campaign. Picking up where we left off, we were able to take over all of Crete, and now we're going to be in probably another rebuilding phase and probably looking for expansion. We are gaining civilization level, we have starving population here. Probably has something to do with the fact that a giant army is parked on top of it. Now, I don't know how to change certain things. Well, the capital... and do acquisition of wealth. Tola wants to join our defensive league, and that is not going to happen. Going to decline that offer. We have another invention up. Monthly general loyalty, the omen power. Yeah, not too many of them that I really like. Monthly tyranny. I'll just do monthly tyranny. I feel like that will help prevent any negatives that might come our way. Religion, we're still not quite, we're a long ways off actually. We should slowly lose some of this. We do have the points to use on that, though I don't know if I really want to. Especially because that will drag us even farther behind, probably, in Miltech. We're going to hold the Olympic Games again. I think this is our 5th one, maybe 4th. Over here in Olympia. How many forts do we got? We have a decent amount. I know we have Megapolis now with a fort. And I think we have 2 over here. We do. We're going to destroy the fort here. Got a fortification map mode. I'd actually almost like to build one over here. That way, by building one here, it almost cover everything. I build one here, cover these 4, and just leave out 1. There we go. Tara covers all of Western Crete, which is perfect for us. We have too many relations. Only 3 alliances, but we have quite a hefty defensive league. We will accept. I keep forgetting Croatia keeps leaving our defensive league. Defensive league is looking great still. I could definitely add some others, but I don't really want to add these 2. Especially not till after I see what happens in this Epirus war. Sparta, they are not involved in anything. So it is all on Aetolia, and Aetolia is going to be eaten alive pretty much here soon. Phrygia's massive fleet is sitting right there.
Austin, I'm gonna take a shower in a minute or 2.
Fuck, really? Come on. I was trying to record something, so... You don't need to tell me every time you do everything. Like... Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. don't need to tell me you do everything and what you're doing and what you're doing. Yada yada. You don't need to tell me when you're doing everything and what you're doing. Yada yada. Let's see where we can look around. Got a gift from Dardenia. Accept an offer so that war can just end. Dardenia is up there. Not sure why they gifted us money. They're about to not exist too much longer. We'll accept that offer. I'm not really sure why we're getting dragged into this at all. Oh wow, Boeotia is going at, I should say Aetiola is going at Boeotia, and they lost badly. Oh, Epirus is coming over with a lot of men, 34k. Speaking of men, we desperately need to bring up our own military. Don't have a ton of spare manpower just yet, but we're gonna get there. So we'll have 11k once these guys are done building, and we have 13 ships. That's fine, I don't really care if they cancelled. Phrygia is completely occupied, pretty much. I'm really not sure how they don't have to be forced out of the war at this point. They do own Athens, unfortunately, and these provinces here, but they are really not in a position, I don't think, to be powerful. We can actually even declare war on them because they are apparently outside our range, which is really interesting. I don't think they quite are, but the game says it, so it must be true. We should help. Gain 5 loyalty, but lose a lot of money. We'll do that. That boosts our trade there. We have the gold for it, so why not? We will earn money, so it's always good. Let's see what we can build. Perfect, we have 3 different naval ports here on the island of Crete, which is awesome. Going to build 2 more ships, bring that number up to 15, and we're going to park our fleet here. I'm also going to wait when we can finally get more manpower. Our max is 36k, which we are very, very far away from. Change commander. Both of these guys suck. I'd rather go. He does not have high loyalty with me though. I'm gonna go with the 17-year-old just because he's a younger general. He should be around for longer. At least that's a hope. Aetiola is a 1 province little dude over here. Boeotia got the expansion on that, so Boeotia got bigger. I think that's better. That way Epirus isn't gigantic. Though that still means there's 2 stronger powers, I would say. Rhodes actually left our defensive league. Isn't that what it said? Rhodes. Okay, I'm very confused. It said they left, but they didn't leave. Some other people, Epirus left, is that what they're getting at? There were Kavia, Carusa, Resi, Armista, and they're only allied to Boeotia. And they're in defensive league with Pratria and Aeotolia, which is not great for us because that means they are untouchable. And unfortunately, they have a more powerful league right now. I just wish the guarantees would eventually expire, because unfortunately they're going to sit on those guarantees for quite a while. Bring up this fleet up here, and we have 15 ships, which is quite a lot. Quite a lot. I'm going to merge these. The dude is still going strong. It's the same guy we appointed as our first ever admiral, and he has seen a wonderful expansion of Sparta's navy and our naval success, as we now own the entirety of Crete, which is awesome, and we own basically an undisputed line from here to here, which is great. Plus, we honestly are one of the dominant naval forces. Epirus has 9, but that doesn't even compare to us. Macedon does have 11 now, so they are building up. 7 here. Phrygia still is the big dog, but we have more navy than Macedon, which could really help us fend off a larger power like that. And I definitely plan on keeping us with having a larger navy. We're going to build probably 2 more heavy infantry. After that, we might build some lighter infantry. I think it affects the cost and maintenance more than anything. Build one in Sparta and one here. That'll increase. Oh yes, please. So we get almost 2k men right there. It'll be perfect for us to grow even more. We'll have 13k men by the time that ends. We're gonna get 2 more K in. Not sure why we can't. Do we not have any? We might not have any horses. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, those are the infantry. Let's build some archers. Get those archers going. Sparta, we're finally looking like a power again. We start our own army that isn't just a bunch of mercenaries. National tribesman output, no. Let's do the basic training. That will help us look a lot stronger when we come out of it. Wow, we can get a lot of experience for our new guys. Breaking alliance. Considering on leaving, all the fear of Phrygia and other powers is kind of passing at this point. Wow, is Phrygia? Is this the world? This is the world we live in. Wow. Phrygia bit the dust. And now there is a assortment of little weaker powers all over the place. And there is somebody that has some very nice land. It's all part of a province, is it? It's a region. Provinces, there we go. No, so we could take their main province. It's not what I'm looking for, because we would have to fight on land. I want Cyprus, because anything where we can utilize our navy, we will dominate. road is looking pretty weak. They're in our league though, so that is what is really annoying. Phrygia still has some land. They're just so spread out. My goodness, that is a ugly, ugly kingdom they have going on now. Anyone get out of this ordeal? Anyone escape Phrygia's clutches? No, not really. Looks like pretty much everyone that was under them stayed under them, which is not what we wanted. Now, something that is interesting is Andros is part of Egypt, and Egypt has no navy. And with no navy, we could pretty easily capitalize on that. Now, I don't really want to do it for just 2 small islands, but if Egypt owns anything more, I think they own this. It's still really not worth it. Not worth risking a huge war if somehow they would get up to us. Find all these guys. And something we would not normally do is at Sparta, we're going to really look into possibly increasing our holdings through naval success. But Phrygia is the one we cannot really go for. We can fabricate a claim there. If we were to go after Egypt, oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. We fabricated a claim that wasn't really intending on fabricating. Oh well. Egypt is guaranteeing Macedon and Thrace. That is really interesting. So we have a claim on a piece of land I really don't want. Or I do want, but I don't think going to war with the largest remaining superpower in, well, Maria is the largest in the world, but the largest in the Western world is necessarily worth for an island. Specifically one small island. Manpower at 15k, and our excess manpower is slowly growing. Do we have an army that is sucking up all of our... Oh, I was thinking I looked at the wrong one. We can sacrifice the gods, which will boost our stability. Just helps decrease some of the other problems we're dealing with. Culture map mode, we are fine. We just have other Greek culture maps. Actually, that's why we may want to drag these guys in as well. They are also Greek culture. Macedonian culture is spreading all over there. The only negative with the uprisings is some of these other regions will not be having same culture spread as that we do. Let them fight. Religion wise, this is why this area looks like a prime target for us for expansion. They have no navy. They do have a lot of manpower though, and their army is not super strong, but it's strong enough. Unless we're at full strength, is going to be an issue for us. Unfortunately, we wasted a ton of oratory power on Fabricating for one tiny province. Our allies would actually help us in this war, and I am feeling pretty brazen. We've pretty much completed my main short-term goals, which is dominating most of the Peloponnese and Sparta, so I'm willing to risk the campaign, and let's just go for it. Let's take this one small island. We'll hopefully get Andros out of it as well. We're going to call in all of our allies, and we're going to take that, declaring war on Egypt. So this ought to be really interesting, if we can survive or not. We do definitely have the naval power to take care of this. It's just we're gonna have to see if somehow Egypt can get to us. I don't think they can, because there's no one power that they can kind of bum their way up here through. So I think we'll be okay there. What I'm going to do is transport these guys. I'm going to grab our other army after that, and we're going to transport them up to Andros and take Andros and the 2 islands there. So unload these 8,000 guys, get on to land, there we go, and we're going to bring this force down. Phrygia is down here, which is really concerning. Here we come. We're going to get all these guys on the boats and bring them north to Andros. Once they get there, if they ever do. And then what we're going to do is probably drag the Spartan Navy north and have them, or sorry, drag the Spartan Navy south and have them blockade the main harbors of Egypt. Hopefully we can get there and just attack them and take it as is. Can't tell, there is no fort. So they have retreated to Delos? There's 9k mercenaries there. Hopefully those mercenaries just mind their own business. Stay away from us. Men-wise, we're fine, so what we're going to do is drag our navy down here. And the other main reason is I want to make sure they're not able to produce anything as far as ships and not able to come after us anyway. So let's get this main... Oh, they're coming back over to attack us, which is not going to be smart on their part. They are defeated and they lost that, so we're going to march back north and probably wipe out Andros. So far this war is looking like a very smart decision on our part. Just taking advantage of how weak Egypt's navy was. And we should get a nice chunk of islands out of this, which will encourage us to grow our navy even more. We are raiding Alexandria, we're getting a little bit out of it. The most important thing is that is a huge area for them to be losing to. And Phrygia controls all of that eastern, or part of the eastern river delta, which is really concerning for Egypt. It's concerning for me as well, because if they ever put themselves back together as big as they were, it's going to be a problem. How is the other big worrisome is Rome. Rome is actually... Ooh, Rome is being occupied quite a bit. Who are they at war with? They're not at war with really many... Yeah, they're gonna win that. Yeah, they're occupying them way more. But Rome has a lot of territory of theirs that is being occupied right now. So Andros is now almost completely occupied. This island of Delos is not lived in, which is not great. How much population? There's not enough there. If we can get 10 population, it'd be nice to colonize the island. It'd be a nice quick expansion. Egypt already losing pretty badly here. Honestly, the sooner we could just finish this would be nice. Do that, that will help our legitimacy, which is always a great thing. I'm not sure why we're not able to not letting us take anything in the peace deal, which doesn't make any sense. We're really kind of embarrassing them in this war. Ooh, our ally has gotten over here. We don't need their help, but it's nice of them to show up. Sue for peace. They would accept a white piece, which is not on the table. No, why am I not able to? They own Kos? No, they own this province, and that's what they would liberate is Kos. Another invention that we can do. We can really boost up our starting experience. We're going to do that again. Supply limit 1 is not a bad thing, so that's at least a nice change. And for some reason we're still not allowed. So it needs to be occupied, but we have all of this occupied. I'm unbelievably uncertain why we're not wiping the floor right now. We should be already able to piece out of this and have this won. Unless there's some unwritten rule about grabbing certain things or not offering these will help hold the Olympic Games again. Okay, we can do this at least. We could get Andros to become a client state of ours. That is at least something out of this. I just want this province too, though. For some reason, it is not letting us. Let this go for a little bit while longer. It's a ticking war score, so I really don't think they can do much about it. Andros is very low. Great, we held another Olympics. Okay, it is not making sense to me, Egypt, why you're not letting me. Shouldn't have to have them at a huge negative war score to take a little piece of land from them. So we can take a crap ton of money though from them. and have them release Kos, I guess. I mean, there's no reason for us to really... There's no reason for us right this second to do that, honestly. We can just economically devastate Egypt, which will destroy the last real power that exists out here. Let's speed it up. We'll go to maybe the end of the year, and we'll see. I'd like to end it on this part. I don't see us gaining any more war score. Now we're really not taking up anything. Prison her. We're gonna sue for peace. They're already willing to grant us this. We'd liberate Kos. It's not what I wanted. I wanted you to take Kos, but seeing as they, let's see if we can't take anything. It makes, I guess, it's maybe too far away from our land. But we have a claim over here, and we do own Crete, so it's really not. I do not know. We'll take them as a client state. We'll have them liberate Kos. We'll max this out as much as we can. Take $680 or 80 gold from Egypt. See how all this goes. Take a second. We liberated Kos. Kos is right here. We have a truce with them. Why do we have a truce with somebody and we saved them? Don't quite understand that. I'm going to bring our navy back and grab this 8k men. Doing pretty good. Now we have a huge coffer for us, and I think this is going to end it, at least this part. Tinos and Andros is a client state of us now, which is great. That gives us just a little bit more land and allows us to interfere with some stuff here in the central Aegean area. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Ilias Leonidas. I think my audio may have cut out at some point during this, so I apologize if it is a little bit choppy. We were able to win our war against Egypt using our superior navy. Egypt couldn't really do anything. Unfortunately, we could not take the island we wanted to, this small island here. Instead, what we ended up having to do is take Andros, and we took Andros as a client state. And luckily, at least with that, we gained something. Kos is liberated, so there's a little tiny island right here up for grabs for anyone that wants it. We're not going to risk stability for one province. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Ilias Leonidas. I'll see you guys in the next part. If you guys liked the video, please make sure to leave a like. If you want to see what happens in the next part, please make sure to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao for now.